Get ready with me for Deepavali. Do I have an event? No, but do I still want to get ready? Yes. I used to do a lot of makeup looks at home alone just for fun. I just miss doing that so much. It's Deepavali today. Makeup look sounds fun. So first we need to do our skin prep. I'm not sure if you're even supposed to use this under makeup because it's like a facial treatment, but it makes my skin so glowy, so that's why I use it. I have a little red pimple. I'm gonna just moisturize my lids. I'm gonna use this primer, but to be honest, I'm not sure if this primer really does anything. Primers are supposed to minimize the look of your pores and stuff, but I don't know if it does anything, but it feels nice, so that's why I use it. So for foundation, I always get this comment saying that this foundation is too dark for me. Yes, it is. And if I am only going to be using one foundation, if it's like a very simple look, I only use it like put it on my face and just blend it. But I use this dark one in the perimeter of my face and I just use the light one on the center of my face. I'm going to be using a brush. I used to use a lot of sponges to apply my foundation back in the day, but then I feel like the brush gives more coverage and it doesn't soak in the product. Blendability wise, I think the sponge does a better job. I have mentioned this before. I like this shade because it covers up dark spots really well because it has a slight orangish tint to it. Kind of works like a color corrector as well. Fun fact, I used to play around with makeup ever since I was like 11 or 12. Back in the day, there weren't many options, especially from local brands. I could never find my foundation shade because I'm brown. So what I would always do is get a very light foundation shade. I think most girls can relate to like these petty caddies that have very light shades. They're like, oh, it matches you and stuff, and they lie to you, but then that's the only option you got, so you just settle for it. So I used to get that. Back in the day, matte eyeshadow was really hard to find. I don't know why. It was always the shimmery ones, but somehow I found a matte brown eyeshadow and I used to just scrape it and mix it with the light shade of foundation and use it as foundation. It actually worked. But now we have options. Now this particular foundation is a bit on the matte side. I used to really love that it was on the matte side, but then recently I have been into like dewy skin and all that. The other foundation that I match this with makes the foundation a bit more dewy. This is gonna be a long video. I don't mind because I don't really talk much, so kind of enjoy it. So just underneath my eyes, points. When it came to makeup, there weren't many people who actually taught the right things like color correcting and how a foundation oxidizes and all that. I remember watching these like really big creators from the US. A person that I watched was Tati Westbrook. She was not my shade or anything, but I just liked her calm voice and she gave really good tips for eyeshadow because I used to suck at doing eyeshadow. And then I started watching this content creator from Dubai called Nancy Twinkle. I actually learned a lot of things from her, even though she was not like a professional makeup artist or anything, but I could relate to her. And I guess the skin tone being the same, like similar colors, was also a big plus point. I learned a lot of makeup tips from her and I still watch her to this day, and that's the nice part. I'm using this blush. Theme blushes are just so pigmented. I did a series back. I didn't post it. I only posted one part of it. I bought all the makeup for it. I asked you guys what y'all want and all that. And I did that series and I never released it. One reason being that I actually forgot to edit it. Another reason being that I felt like how I actually described the product was not accurate. So the products you guys see in my Get Ready With Me's, they are the products that I use. Those are the products that you guys requested as well. And if I didn't use a product from that video, that means after the first try I didn't really like it. I remember there was one product that I didn't really like, but other creators like it. So me not liking it doesn't mean that it's bad, but it didn't work for me. Basically, it was the Viana concealer. For me, it felt a bit too heavy underneath my eyes and it kind of accentuated my lines. So I didn't like it at the time. I really need to try a brow gel. If there are any good ones that you guys know, let me know. I'm gonna use a bit of like a yellowish powder. I like to use the same powder with my eyelids because they're kind of oily. There's this really pretty purple shade that I love. Palette to get some matte eyeshadow. I'm gonna be using a matte brown eyeshadow on the crease. Fluffy brushes are a game changer. And now we are gonna use the nice purple shade. So pretty. Shimmery eyeshadows always work better with your fingers. So I'm gonna use a bit of a darker shadow for the corners. Now we are gonna do my eyeliner.
What the? Me? Hindi sama yan.
I did my eyeliner off of camera. I just use highlighter because it makes it a bit sharp. on the inner corner of my eye. Ooh, let me do something fun. The bright purple shade on the lower lash line. I wish a local brand introduced a contour palette. Someone, please do that. Anyways, now we are gonna do my lips. I'm going with this lip cream. It's like a brown coffee shade. I love to use this as a lip liner because it's not as thick as a lip liner and it's not as creamy as a lipstick. So it's like the perfect formula for a lip liner. I'm gonna use this lipstick. It's like a little pinkish shade. And I'm gonna use this lip gloss. Everyone keeps on asking me what this lip gloss is. It's actually an unbranded lip gloss that I got from Temu, which in that Temu video I said that I don't recommend. So I don't recommend. I just get any clear gloss. I'm gonna contour my nose and my cheekbones. And we are done with the makeup. So let me do something to my hair, put on my jewelry and come back. And we are done with the look. I've got some bangles on and some earrings on. So look, I hope you guys like this Yappy Get Ready With Me. See you with another video.